Yo, VIP, let's kick it.
Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby.
All right, stop, collaborate and listen. Ice is back with my brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly, flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow to the extreme. I rock a mic like a vandal, light up a stage and wax a chum like a candle. Dance, go rush the speaker that booms. I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom daily. When I play a dope melody, anything less than the best is a felony. Love it or leave it. You better gangway, you better hit bullseye. The kid don't play. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it.
Ice, ice, baby.
Vanilla.
Ice, ice, baby.
Vanilla ice.
Ice, ice, baby.
Vanilla ice.
Ice, ice, baby.
Yeah. Now that the party is jumping with the bass kicked in and the Vegas are pumping. Quick to the point, no faking. Cooking MCs like a pound of bacon. Burning them if you ain't quick and nimble. I go crazy when I hear a cymbal and a hi-hat with a souped up tempo. I'm on a roll, it's time to go solo. Rolling in my 5.0 with the rag top down so my hair can blow. The girl is on standby, waving just to say hi. Did you stop? No, I just drove by, kept on pursuing to the next stop. I busted a left and I'm heading to the next block. The block was dead, yo, so I continued to A1A.
Beachfront Avenue.
Girls were hot, wearing less than bikinis. Rock man lovers driving Lamborghinis. Jealous, cause I'm out getting mine. Shade with a gauge and vanilla with a 9. Ready for the chumps on the wall. The chumps acting ill because they're full of 8-ball. Gunshots ranged out like a bell. I grabbed my 9, all I heard was shells falling on the concrete real fast. Jumped in my car, slammed on the gas. Bumper to bumper, the avenue's packed. I'm trying to get away before the jackers jack. Police on the scene, you know what I mean. They passed me up, confronted all the dope fiends. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it.
Ice, ice, baby.
Vanilla,
Ice, ice, baby.
vanilla ice,
Ice, baby.
vanilla ice,
Ice, baby.
vanilla. Take heed, cause I'm a lyrical poet. Miami's on the scene, just in case you didn't know it. My town that created all the bass sound, enough to shake and kick holes in the ground. Cause my style's like a chemical spill. These are rhymes you can vision and feel. Conducted and formed, this is a hell of a concept. We make it hype and you wanna step. With this shade plays on the fade. Slice like a ninja, cut like a razor blade. So fast, other DJs say, damn, if rhyme was a drug, I'd sell it by the gram. Keep my composure when it's time to get loose. Magnetized by the mic while I kick my juice. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while DJ revolves it all. Vanilla ice, vanilla ice, vanilla ice, vanilla.
I knew it. I knew it again. I knew it. I knew it.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Every time I hit my intro on point, it's bang on. It's bang on. I forget to unmute my microphone.
Oh,
Hit it again. Hit it again.
brother, this guy stinks!
Welcome, everybody. I know my mic was muted. I'm a mooly. That's what happens. That's what you get with this show, man. That's what you get. But anyways, man, thank you guys for being here tonight. Like I said, that you didn't hear. I got an amazing show for you here tonight, guys. We're going to say some controversial things. And, that's how I roll, man. That's how I roll. Sometimes I'm a little controversy. Sometimes I'm a little spicy. And that's how we like it. That's how we like it here on King's Court. So thank you guys for being here tonight. Hit that like button for me. Make sure you hit that like button. Hopefully YouTube spreads this around. We've had 2 really good streams the last 2 weeks, and I want to keep that ball rolling, the snowball rolling. Last week, we celebrated my 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I finally got monetized, which was awesome, and it was a great stream. I brought on some fun guests. Tonight, no guests, but you get me. You get me to entertain you guys, and I promise I will be entertaining. That's what I do. That's how we do on this channel. So everybody say what's up in those comments. I see Kevin Sounds in the house. I see Robin from Expert Island. I see Randy G in the house. Jay Davis in the house. Everybody's on King's Court tonight. DJ Too Legit should be here, stopping by at some point. And man, we're going to have a fun show tonight. It's going to be a fun show. I'll do a little more rambling for a few more minutes and see how many more people we can get jumping here. Hit that like button. Hit that like button for me. Make sure, well, let me go back to my stream and make sure it's working. Oh, yeah, it's working. Okay. Yeah, that was the beginning of the stream. Sorry about that. Too Legit's here. All right. Yes, Too Legit is in the house. Mikey Mike's in the house. Thank you, Mikey Mike. Yeah, at the beginning of the stream, I did it. Here we go again.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I went on for about 30 seconds with no microphone. My microphone was muted, and it was the perfect intro too. I had it all in my head. It was ready to go. It was perfect, and I screwed it up. But that's how we do. Too Legit in the house. What up, Too Legit? Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Thank you. Got a fun show tonight. Like I said earlier, when people are still popping in here, I got some controversial things to say tonight. That's how I roll. Hopefully I don't get banned from all the DJ conferences, but if it happens, it happens, right? I mean, we got to say what's on our mind, right? We can't be, this is 2025. This is the internet age. This is the AI age. So if you're not real to yourself and to others, then what is real, right? Because we don't even know what's real anymore. If you guys haven't seen, I released a new video yesterday. I think that's going to be my format moving forward. I think I'll drop new videos on Tuesdays, and my stream is going to be on Wednesdays. So that way, we can talk about it. And if you guys haven't seen it, I dropped a video on a new, well, I'm not sure if it's new or not. They didn't really tell me if it's new, but it looks new as far as the amp plate and stuff like that goes. But anyway, it's a monitor speaker from Exciton. I had told Exciton, actually on WhatsApp, I had just mentioned to them, I was looking for a monitor speaker, and they said, "Oh yeah, well, we got one." And I looked at it online on their website, and I was like, I don't know, man. This monitor doesn't look, like the best. I was looking at the LD Systems monitor and the Electro Voice monitor, and I like the design of that one. It's like a triangle looking design. And they showed me their monitor, and it's a little more boxy. It's a little more whatever. Anyway, online, it didn't look that great, so I wasn't that excited. But they went ahead and sent it to me. Well, actually, they made me buy it. This is how Exciton works, just so you guys know. If y'all ever, start a YouTube channel and y'all want to, you want to get the constant comments that you're a shill and that you're a plant for the Chinese people and all this other crap, right? They made me buy the speaker. I do the video, and then they refund me the money. Okay, so I'm still buying it, and they could always, not give me the refund. I wouldn't think they would do that, but they could always not do that. But either way, I told them up front, I'm going to say whatever I want, and they agree to that before I do the review. And I'm going to do that with every everything I review on my channel. So anyways, where was I going with this? Yeah, so I got the monitor in, and if you guys haven't seen it, make sure you check out the video. Leave me a comment on the video. I love answering comments. You know that. I always answer every single comment on all my videos, all my live streams, on all of it. I answer all the comments because I love interacting with you guys. This is why I do this. That's what makes it fun. You know, it wouldn't be fun if I was just sitting here talking to myself. Although, you know, I could do that. I am a good talker. I could sit here and talk to myself all night, you know, but it's so much more fun when you guys are here in the chat. So speaking of the chat, let's go over some of these. All right. OBS is trying to update. No, I don't think so. Thank you very much. Expert Island says, hello, hello. Oh, Robin in Canada. I bet it's cold as balls up there today. It's a little chilly down here in Houston, so that's why I got my jacket on. Yep, Robin's in the house. He's rocking Ice Ice Baby. Yep, I still got that intro. You guys think I should change the intro? I just love that song, man. I don't know. Jay Davis in the house says he finally got his Exotons. Incredible speakers for the price. Most people that speak negative of it have never heard it. Exactly, my man. Exactly. Now you're starting to know what it feels like to be an influencer because anytime you try to help people out and recommend something cool, you know, you get called all these nasty things. But you know what? I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I actually think a lot of it's funny. It's crazy to me. Yeah, it's crazy to me too, man. It's crazy to me too. Randy G's in the house saying good evening to everybody. Thank you. And then everybody's telling me about my mic not working. I appreciate that. I know, I'm a mooly. All right, DJ Too Legit's up in here. Mikey Mike's up in here. Uno Nice is up in here. Good evening to Uno Nice. Thank you, man. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for saying hi in the comments. That's what makes this fun. Expert Island, great job on the video. Thank you, my man. Thank you. Like I said, everybody go check out that video if you haven't seen it yet. Leave me a comment. Hit that like button. Oh, and in case you guys didn't know, there is a hype feature now on YouTube. So yeah, we're gonna have to start hyping videos because that will get us a broader reach and get us. There's some kind of leaderboard or something like that YouTube has now that supposedly that will help smaller channels. That's what this is for. So guys with like 1,000 subscribers like me, instead of these channels that have like millions of subscribers, you can hype the video and it'll go onto some kind of leaderboard and then more people will see it. So that's pretty cool. So we'll have to go over that in a minute. We're going to be going over my video. I'm going to be roasting myself tonight because it's only fair, you know. If I'm going to roast other people, I have to be able to take it myself and give it to myself. That sounds kind of weird. Clip that one, folks. I also moved my camera from over here. I know you guys can't see it, to over here now. So now I have to try and, you know, I got me a new camera, by the way. Hope you like this crispiness on my face and beard action. And it's even got a little bit blur in the background now. Anyways, Uno Nice had to fall back. Gonna wait until the spring to get some column array speakers. All right, I respect that, man. I respect that. And by then, hopefully, all the bugs will be worked out of these Exotons. And if the Exotons turn out to be giant pieces of garbage, guess what? By the spring, you'll probably know. Because if they are garbage, I'll get back on YouTube and I'll tell everybody they're garbage. Okay, and I'll tell everybody, do not buy them. I made a mistake. I will fully own up to it, but I don't foresee that happening. Got a new laptop for myself and got phones, TVs, etc. for my family. I'm blessed. Oh, I bet. Damn, dude, you just like renovate your whole house or what? Robin says it's wet and cold. Yep, that's snow for you. Benny Swift in the house. What up, Benny? Thank you for joining. He's here. He's here. Heck yeah. We got about 5 inches of snow today, and I'm still just in shorts and a hoodie. Oh my God, bro. 5 inches of snow. I think I would get frostbite on my ankles. There's no way, bro. No way. I cannot handle that. No way. Benny Swift, what's up, everybody? Awesome. He hit the like on the video. Thank you. Everybody hit that like button. Please hit that like button for me. That way we could try and share this video to more and more people. More people that it gets shared to, the better. Oh man, Ron Jeremy. I don't know where that's coming from. All All right, it's 7:16. Let's get into this episode tonight. As you guys have seen on the title card, or whatever you want to call it, the title, we're going to be talking about Electro Voice's badass new update on their EV70s, their EV90s. They updated the firmware. We're going to be going over that, and my opinion might not be just what you guys think. If you think I'm going to be glossing EV, well, you got another thing coming, okay? You got another thing coming, so get prepared. Get prepared to laugh. Get prepared to hear some controversial thoughts, because it's coming. And then we're going to be talking about virtual DJ, and I did a poll on my page, and we're going to go over that as well. I want to go over that poll that I did, and I want to see what you guys use in the comments. So don't post it now, but when we get to that segment, I'm going to ask everybody, what do you guys use for DJing? And I want to know, what programs do you guys use? Because I am a Serato guy. That's what I learned on. And every time I've tried to switch to another DJ software, I always find myself just getting frustrated, because it's like, either number one, they have way too many options and bells. Look, I'm already getting into it. Okay, I'm not going to get into it right now, but we're gonna get into that. So before we do that, you know how we do at the beginning of the show. Everybody put in those comments, how was your past weekend? What gigs did you guys do? How did they go for you? We're going to go over what I did this past weekend, and also this past week, prior to this episode. From last Wednesday to this Wednesday, what happened in my DJ world. That's what we're going to go over now. So let's minimize this, and let's go to my screen share. So the first thing that happened over this past week is I finally received delivery on a case I ordered. Now, this is the case here, and we'll watch this video, and it started off swimmingly. My custom-made Sparkbox container from Alibaba, and actually the quality looks really good. Okay, so I know what you guys are going to say. Why did you buy something from Alibaba? Well, let me tell you why, okay? And I'll show you in a second. But this was a case that I ordered for, I recently got 2 cold sparks. And so I ordered 2 cold spark machines, and I ordered 2 batteries. And so I wanted a case that could hold the 2 batteries and the 2 spark machines all in one road case that I could roll onto my trailer, and that, I could strap down, and it would be safe and secure and not roll around and all that, And so I was on Alibaba, and I seen there's all these companies on there making custom cases, and you would be shocked at how cheap they are. And I'm going to show you my receipt here in just a second. Here we go. It rolls super smooth. Look at that. It's like, it rolls super good. Yeah, the casters are really good. Everything look nice. The finish on this looks nice. Oh, let me go back to that. Look at the finish on this thing. Look at that. I mean, that is really nice looking. I mean, look at that close. Look at that. I mean, you could rub your finger across that, and you can feel the little ridges. Oh my God, this is getting nasty, ain't it? Maybe that's why you said Ron Jeremy earlier. But yeah, man, you can really feel the quality of this thing. This looks nice. Let's open this bad boy up. Open this bad boy up. There we go. And then, so we got the space for the 2 spark boxes. The 2 batteries go in here, and then got space back here for all the cables and packets and all that. Oh, it smells. Damn, it smells like a tire factory. Other than that, it looks great. Now, I was recording this video for a friend of mine, for Danny B. I was sending it to him, but so I kind of censored myself because I never know when his kids are going to be listening. But yeah, that thing smelled like a dirty Chinese laundromat or something, dude. I don't know. It smelled horrible. So I was like, yeah, I need to air this thing out. So I would actually, put it in my backyard. On my back patio, and let it air out for a day. But yeah, I was super excited, man. I was happy. I was like, heck yeah, man. I got me a nice custom-made case for my Spark machines. You guys, can you see where this is going? Just put in the comments. Where do you think this is headed? This story or whatever. So let's close that, and let's bring up the rest of the story. So here we go. Let's bring this up. So here is my receipt. Oh, wait a minute. Is my credit card on there? No. Okay. Anyways. So yeah, I bring this up, right? and I get to show you guys, it was only $75 for the case. Now, it was $277 to ship it from China all the way here, which is just ridiculous. But, you know, I was like, you know, whatever. It's a custom case. It's about $350, which is probably cheaper than what I could get, you know, at for Pro X or anything like that. So I was excited, man. I was like, man, this is an awesome case, you know, and it's going to be custom made. Everything's going to fit great, right? Everything's going to fit perfectly, right? Wrong. Everything's not going to fit perfectly. So this is what I was using previously. This was a case I found on Amazon, and I just stuffed it with foam, and this handle on it's super flimsy. Like, dude, it feels like it's going to break every time I pick it up. Now, I've only used these at 1 gig. So this case and everything I've only used for 1 gig so far. So it took me forever to find this damn case, and this is what I used at the one event that I did my Cold Sparks at Kinsley's wedding. It's like a hard SKB style case. I got it on Amazon. I don't remember how much it was. It was expensive, but I'm gonna repurpose it for some other gear that I have. But it's got wheels down there. This flimsy ass handle right here that's like super flimsy. And then I just jammed everything in there with padding, and it worked okay, but this is gonna be way better. And then, like I said, I can use this for other stuff. So that's what I was using previously. So needless to say, I was super excited. You know, I couldn't wait to get my new badass case, and then dun, dun, dun. Okay, I don't know how this happened, but it doesn't fit. This middle portion is too small. Hold on. There we go. So it was $352. What? And okay, but this is not, it's too small. Tried it this way, tried it this way. Won't fit. Tried it this way. Won't fit. So there you go, guys. Put in those comments, man. Am I a moron from buying something from AliExpress? Is it my fault? You know, is it really? I mean, and so I hit them up, of course, you know, I hit them up and I'm like, I showed them the video. And of course, what did they say? Well, you sent us the measurements. And I said, yeah, I sent y'all a picture of the measurements with a measuring tape showing the measurements. You know what happened? So I told them I bought the products on Both Lighting. That's who I bought them from. I have a hookup, or not a hookup, but I have a rep that I use through them. Her name's Jenny. I think she helps a lot of DJs. And I bought them through her, you know. And so I went with the expensive machines because I'm like, so I thought about buying the machines from Home Depot. I thought about buying them, you know, they got them all over the place now. There's tons of guys on Facebook Marketplace selling these Spark machines for like $175, you know, stuff like that. So I was like, no, I'm going to buy them brand new. I'm going to buy them white. I'm going to buy everything from Both Lighting because I have their uplights. I have their other stuff. It works great. And the machines worked great. Don't get me wrong. At the event I did, they worked great. But yeah, so anyways, the Alibaba chick that I was talking to back and forth, that I sent a picture of the measurements with a measuring tape, okay? She went on their website and she used the specs that are on the website, which, okay, I can't fault her for that, all right? Of course the specs are wrong on the Both Lighting website. So there you go. I think they've updated the batteries and the Spark machines like 3 or 4 times since they came out, and I guess they've gotten a little bit bigger, and they've never updated the website. Or I don't know. Maybe that's just my theory. I don't know what the truth is, but the fact is they don't fit. So I can't send it back to China. It's $350. I can't really repurpose that thing. Like, what am I supposed to put in there, you know? I mean, the Spark machines fit. So I'm guessing, like, I don't know. I'm going to bust out my tools. Like, I got a gig this Friday and Saturday this weekend. So I'm not going to be able to, you know, do anything crazy this weekend because Sunday I'll probably be recovering from my 2 gigs and not even be able to walk. But so yeah, and then the following weekend I have a party on Saturday night, and then after that I'm off for like a month. So during that month break, I'm going to do a lot of, housekeeping as far as DJ gear goes. I'm going to work on my gear. I've already updated and I labeled all of my cables. I bought a label maker. I labeled how long each cable is, and I wrapped them all up and organized them by how long they are and all that stuff. So I've already done that. That was something I wanted to check off my list. And there's a lot more little housekeeping things I want to do. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to bust out my tools and either cut out those side walls that are inside of that case. Let me bring it up again. And maybe you guys can come up with some good ideas for me. I don't know. Let me see how does this get zoomed in here? Oh, let me go back to the screen share. There we go. Yeah, so like these walls, there's like a little piece of wood here with foam, and there's a piece of wood right here with foam. I'm gonna have to like cut those out, or I'm gonna try just taking off the foam first and then see if it'll slide down in there, because
portion is too small.
It's really close, like it's maybe like an inch off. So I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can still use this thing, but you guys can flame me in the comments. I know I bought it from AliExpress. I'm an idiot, and so. But like I said, man, the quality of this thing is nice, dude. Like the latches, the finish, even on the inside. I mean, it stunk real bad, but like on the inside, it was so nice, man. The quality. So if they just would have got the damn measurement right, I would have been singing their praises here tonight and telling all you guys, go to Alibaba and buy your custom cases because they're way cheaper. Well, not way cheaper, I guess, after you pay shipping, but still, yeah. So let's get back to the chat. We got Benny Swift saying, what's up to Too Legit? We got Expert Island. EV, the fix is they pulled the battery out of the alarm. That's it. Yeah, I don't know. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. I had 2 band gigs, which were really good and made good money. Plus, I had 1 DJ gig. Man, you were busy, Benny. Awesome, man. Making that money, especially in December. A lot of people are taking this time off, So way to go, man. AliExpress and Alibaba are super clutch when it comes to equipment. Yeah, man, that's what I was thinking, until this happened. I got my LED foam glow sticks from it. Yeah, so that's the smart thing. See, Kevin's smart, right? Kevin knows, let me buy like the photo booth props, the LED foam sticks, the disposable things. That's probably a smart buy from Alibaba and AliExpress. Doing what I did was probably not the best. Ricky Gonzalez in the house. What up, Ricky? Thanks for coming, man. Too Legit says that sucks. Yeah, no, man. I'm going to repurpose it. Oh, Shay's in the house. What up, Shay? Thank you, man. I know it's difficult for you to join way out there in California because it's only 5 o'clock there. So appreciate you, man. J-Tech in the house. What up, J-Tech? Thank you for coming in. Chinchillin in the house. Yo, what up, Chinchillin? Thank you, man. Thank you for coming. All right, we got Chinchillin. What are your thoughts on the Electro Voice EV90? Because I'm interested in buying those speakers. I'll let you know about that when we get to that segment. Chin, are you trying to trigger? Yeah, no, hey, there ain't no triggering me on these EV90s, man. I'm not paying $7,000. I don't give a damn how good that speaker is. I don't care if it promised me a 5-star rating in every event I ever do. I still wouldn't buy them. They would have to send those to me for me to... do or at least like buy one get one free or half. I mean, something like I can't roll with no $7,000, bro. That's crazy. I don't care if I was making $7,000 per event. I still wouldn't buy it. I guess I'll hold off on that Alibaba. Yeah, Benny, man, be careful. LaRocca's in the house. What up, DJ Pretty Boy? Pretty Boy is in the comments saying what's up. Mikey Mike's in the house. All right. So let's continue on. So that was my experience before my gigs. And then, all right, so we get to my gig. Let's bring these up, these videos here. And so I had a gig Saturday night. I did I guess let's do screen share. There we go. I did a Christmas party for some very wealthy people, which I didn't know until I got there. Well, I knew the neighborhood, but like this neighborhood here is actually, it's like the neighborhood I live in. So there's a lot of houses that are, just middle-class families, hardworking people, blue-collar guy people. And then there's a section in this neighborhood that has some really expensive houses. And I just happened to be doing a party at this place. So check this thing out. I wanted to get some footage of it. Look at this house. I mean, it was beautiful. So yeah, this was the front of the house. Look at this one in the background back here. I love the, my video is too big. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Let's get this where y'all can see it a little better. Here we go. Look at this house in the background back here, man. They had like Christmas lights, and then they also had the lights that just light up the house around the top that were colored. That was crazy. It was cool looking. So as I walked into this place, I mean, I was like, whoa, because I was not expecting all this. Now, granted, you know, I live in a nice place and everything, but this was on another level. This is probably in Houston. This is probably a $2.5 million house, probably. Look at that Christmas tree. He saw me filming and was like, oh, sorry. And I was like, no, it's all good. So yeah, so that Christmas tree was probably, I don't know, 30 feet tall, maybe. It was huge. So that was my first impression walking in. So I'm like, all right, cool, man. This might be some good people to meet and know, you know? So here's my setup. Let's show you guys. Oh, it keeps, whenever I open these, it's like supersizing it. Sorry about that, guys. I'm doing my best here. Here we go. Yeah, so that was the tree again. I'm like, man, this thing is massive. So those are my both cans. So all you fans out there, I know you guys are, we've talked about in other people's podcast. Shay and DJ Pretty Boy LaRocas on his channel, they talked about lighting. And I was telling them how much I love the cans just because look at the architectural lighting on here, how good it makes everything look. So yeah, I put 2 cans over there. They had that like little photo thing they had there. Now this is inside the guy's house, like in his living room. So here's my DJ booth. Now this was a party for only 27 guests, 28 guests. So I wanted to bring my Exotons, but I'm like, dude, that'd be way too much. And I'm glad I didn't bring them because they gave me literally this little bit of space right here in the corner of their living room. So I brought my Harbinger MLS 1000s. For anybody doubting these speakers, I'm telling you, these speakers are awesome. They're super small and lightweight, easy to move. They look nice. And you see all this stuff behind me on these cabinets? All that stuff was rattling and falling off at the end of the night. I told the lady when the party was over, I was like, sorry for knocking all your stuff off the shelves. She was like, no, we had so much fun. It was cool. Don't worry about it. So that was my setup. It was just my Pro X little table, my 2 MLS 1000s, and then I brought some both cans and put those around the room. So they actually hired chefs in this, like personal chefs for this party, and we'll get to that. So I'll show you guys like the full, oh yeah, so this is where he told me to use the bathroom. He's like, yeah, just go through that room and it's in the back. And there was like a full bar back here. It was right next to the living room, like a nice theater room. And then behind here in the corner was where the bathroom was. So that was like, man, I want to come party at this place. I don't know why I took that picture, honestly. Oh, I was telling my wife, I was like, look at this, like, this party is like it was like basically, I think their theme was like high school prom or something, because they were all like in their 40s, like same age as me, but they were all dressed up like, you know, like they were going to a prom dance or something. So then he tells me at the beginning, you know, the party was from 8:30 to 12:30 at night. And he's like, okay, so for the first like 45 minutes or so, I have a string quartet coming. I was like, all right, bet. So I just got to sit there and watch them play. And I just got to say, they were not the best. Yeah. So at the end of the night, he was like, yeah, I think I'm going to forego the string quartet next year. I was like, yeah. So yeah, I took a video of this house. This is what I was telling you. Like that place looked pretty cool, man. I was like, dang, like they must spend a fortune on their lights. Anyways, that's not so interesting. And let's see what else we got here. Oh, so then after the string quartet, I'm playing for like 10 minutes. And he's like, all right, man, I got the mariachi coming in. I'm like, mariachi? I'm like, seriously? I'm like, all right. So again, I'm back to chilling. So this is the first Christmas party I've ever been to that had this much going on, you know, like I was like, wow, look at this. So they were awesome, man. I was shocked. I was like, man, they were really good. They were really, really good. And then if you guys want to see, so the MLS 1000s, if y'all want to see them in action. So I started off the night with some, you know, millennial hip hop. I mean, they're all my age, and you know, they loved it, dude. This party was so much fun, man. I had so much fun. I was able to play so much music that I'm not normally able to play at like a lot of different events. I mean, I was able to play so much like, you know, my 2000s growing up hip hop I loved. I mean, I was playing even some Houston classics that, you know, guys outside of Houston probably wouldn't know, like Bourbons and Cadillacs and like Wanna Be a Baller and a bunch of different. It was just fun, man. So I'm not going to play too much because I keep getting demonetized, even though it really doesn't matter, you know, but yeah. So that's enough on that song because that'll get flagged immediately. So yeah, man, that was my party. It was fun, man. It was a great time. Oh, and by the way, so I was there, supposed to have been there 8 to 12:30. So at about 12:15, he's like, hey, you know, he's like, guess what? And I'm like, what? He's like, we want you to stay another hour. And I was like, all right, that's cool, man. That's cool. He's like, what's your overtime rate? And I was like, $125. And he's like, all right. And so then at the end of the night, he threw me a $100 bill and he's like, oh, just give me your Venmo or whatever. I was like, dude, don't worry about it, dude. It's $25. It's fine. So, yeah. So, and so then okay, let's go back to our main cam. So then there was like 5 guests there who asked me for a card. Now, you guys, let me know in the comments, do you still carry like business cards? Cause I don't. And I was like, you know, I kept telling them, just go to my Instagram, you know, but these are like 40-year-olds like my age, you know? And not one of them like busted out their phone and went to the Instagram and hit follow or anything. So I'm like, dang, man, here I am losing clients because I'm trying to be trendy or whatever and be like, I don't have a business card. Like that's so like, you know, 2000. But so I told my wife today, she actually designed me a nice business card. I told her I want it super simple, super plain. I just want my logo on the front. On the back, I just want my contact information and that's it. And I want it all in black and gold. I want it to say King or Crown Entertainment. I don't even remember what we went with. Royal Entertainment, something like that with the King theme or whatever. And I want it all in black and gold and I want it super simple. And so, yeah, I'm going to have to get those printed and hand them out. So because, you know, like whenever I'm doing an event for Danny B, he has his own business cards and I hand his out. And so I never bought any of my own because I don't do a lot of gigs on my own. I do, most of my gigs are through his company. But this happened to be one I got on my own. And then what's crazy too is that, so one of the people came up, one of the 5 that wanted a business card, one of them came up and was like, hey, we're having a party 2 weeks from now in the same neighborhood. It's at our house. It's like 2 blocks down the road. And can you come and do it? And I'm like, oh man, I'm already booked. And so, yeah, I wasn't able to do that one, but I'm like, man, I just made like, you know, a bunch of incredible connections here. So let me know in those comments, guys. Do y'all still do business cards? I'm going to get mine printed probably tomorrow. Dean Brown's in the house. What up, Dean? Love the grow of your channel and your wife's wisdom. Thanks, man. Thank you. My wife will love that comment for sure. Mr. Shea says exactly. I don't remember what that's referring to. Yo, Mikey, to be honest, I need some new speakers because I still have 2 Harbinger Very 2312s. Well, I think those are decent. I mean, I haven't heard of Harbinger yet. Hopefully in the future, Guitar Center will start sending me some stuff and I will let you guys know what I think of them. But for sure, Expert Island, Robin, speaks the praises of the Harbinger speakers and he's not a bullshitter. So he's not going to say they're good if they're not. DJ Too Legit, I'll take the Exiton S1803 over the EV90 any day of the week. Well, we're about to be the judge of that. So they're coming out soon and we will be reviewing those. You can bet your bottom dollar. Randy G Music. I ordered a photo booth stand from Alibaba and it took almost 2 weeks to clear customs. Yeah. So that case I showed you guys, that took, I want to say, because it was a custom case and they were, custom making it, it took almost a month for me to get it, start to finish. And then it's not even right. So yeah, Mikey Mike, Bass Boss. Yeah, man, no, forget Bass Boss, dude. They're out of their mind with that $8,000 column array. They're just crazy. Get the Exotons, chinchillin'. That's what everybody's telling them. Yo, pretty boy. Shay, James loves the Exotons. Check them out. That's right. Yeah, look at my channel. You'll see what I think of the Exotons for sure. Mr. Maui, because those are going to be my backup speakers soon. 2 Harbinger Vari 2312s. Yep. And like what 2L said, what's up? Jay Davis in the house. Did you let the customer know you'd be posting their home on your YouTube channel? Why? You think they're watching this? They're not going to watch this. Let's see. La Rocas. Never mind. They're a little bit cheaper than Electro Voice Evolve 90s. What do you guys think in the comments? Should I not be posting this? Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, you think somebody's going to go to their house and like, I mean, what, I don't understand, but maybe I'm doing something wrong here. Maybe I'll stop doing that. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments. If I'm doing something bad, I'll stop. Never mind. They're a little bit cheaper than Electro Voice Evolve 90s. I'm not sure what he's talking about. You should get the Exoton 12s. My MLS 1000s being delivered Friday. All right, man. Good job, J-Tech. Where is Buddy? I don't know, man. He stopped joining my streams. I don't know. I might have made him mad. I don't know. All right. Jay Davis. I have 2 pair of the MLS 900 and a pair of the MLS 1000s. Wow. So he's a big Harbinger fan. I mean, I respect that. I think the MLS 900s had a 8-inch subwoofer and the MLS 1000s have a 10-inch subwoofer. And what you guys don't know, man, is that 10-inch subwoofer, man, it's strong, dude. It hits like a 12. I mean, it really sounds great. If you compare the MLS 1000 to the Exoton 1203, I think they would be pretty much the same, I think. I mean, you wouldn't be able to tell a big difference. Now, in my video, my shootout I did, I compared the MLS 1000 to the Exoton 1503, which is... it's not even a close fair fight. But the reason why I compared those is because they were all at a similar price point. So I got the MLS 1000s for $500 brand new. I got the Exoton for $550 brand new. And I got the Rockville Titan Array for $650, I think, brand new. So they were all within, $100, step up or whatever. And that's why I did that shootout video, because they're all 3 budget name brands and they're all around the same price. But the MLS 1000, as far as bass, can't compare to the 1503 with a 15-inch subwoofer. I mean, it's not even close. But the MLS 1000 is perfect for like home, like what I just did, like an inside of somebody's house, like kind of party, or like a backyard party, something like that, dude. It's perfect for that. They're perfect for that, and they fit in the car so nicely. You don't have so much stuff in your car. I mean, I still had a lot of room in my Tesla Model X when I got to the venue, and you saw all the stuff I brought. All right, my boys in the house saying what up. I hope he's moderating. Those cans look nice. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. That's what I said on your stream, buddy. I mean, Shay, I meant not buddy, like your name. Like, okay. Anyway, moving on. Now that's what you call a house party done right. Right, Kevin? I mean, I was like, dang, I was shocked, man. Let's see. I use the Rockville Halos. Okay, cool. I haven't looked at any lighting for Rockville as far as that goes. Enjoying the live stream. What about you? That quartet is horrible. Yeah. Yeah, the string quartet was bad, bro. Like everybody was kind of looking around like, ooh, okie dokie. Trying to be all fancy backfires. Yeah, sometimes it does. Whoever this was, they got that money. Yeah, man. They had money. Now, what's funny about you saying that, and about what, me as well, when I was talking to the guy on text, he was acting like he, didn't have that kind of money. And I think it was because he didn't value DJs. And because when I got there and I set up everything, he came out to me and he goes, he goes, man, your setup is the cleanest DJ setup I've ever seen. And I was like, oh, thanks, man. And I was like, your house is one of the nicest houses I've ever seen. And he kind of laughed or whatever. And I was like, at the end of the party, I was like, how was the guy who was here previously? And he made his comments about the guy who was there previously. They weren't good. They were, he was like, he was mainly a karaoke DJ and I don't think he could handle us, our crowd very well. And, he's like, you did awesome, dude. I'm going to have you back next year. And I can't wait to, have you again or whatever. And I was like, thanks, man. And so I told him, I said, well, I know at the beginning, you said something about money or whatever. And I was like, just like this house, you get what you pay for. Right. And he kind of laughed or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I charge a little more than a lot of people, but that's why, I was like, we bring the best equipment, and I was telling him about Danny B, who I work for. Then I was like, we mostly specialize in weddings and we do high end events and, we take our job really seriously. And he's like, man, I could tell, man, you were awesome. And I can't wait to have you back and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, man. So anyways, that was a fun teaching lesson. But anyways, was just talking about this with a friend the other day. I could literally do upscale house parties, nothing else, and be happy. Yeah, man, because it was so much like no pressure, like it wasn't the pressure of a wedding. I wasn't going to mess somebody's day up or whatever. And I just got to play fun music, man. It was so much fun. And like, that's why when a lot of times, dude, I'm honest with you guys. Like when I get to the end of an event and somebody asks me, oh, I want you to stay another hour or whatever. Like a lot of times I'll just tell them straight up, no. Like if I'm not having like a blast, I'll be like, no, I can't. I got another event the next day. I got church. I got whatever. I got to get home to my family, whatever it is, because I don't want to. I just don't. So that party, I was like, I got on the mic at like midnight, and I was like, I'm just getting warmed up, and they all screamed, ah, yeah, and all, And this was after they were just completely sweaty and soaked. But yeah, I had a 40th birthday party, cowboy themed, and I played 98% country. Yeah, there's some of those parties. So see, if it was like that, I would have been like, nah, man, I got to go. I wouldn't have stayed another hour. I like country music and everything, but like 4 hours of it, it's like, come on. Yes, I still keep business cards on me everywhere I go. I mean, I know it makes sense. I just thought, well, what do I need them for? It was like, I do most of my events for Danny. He does all the advertising. I have his cards. I was like, what do I need my own cards for? And now I've learned that lesson. Like I need them. Everybody's still carrying cards. I know. No. Okay. Chinchillin. No, but normally they ask me for my phone number or Facebook. Yeah. So that's what they all said. I told them like, follow me on Instagram or whatever. And they were like, well, we'll just get your information from Jonathan, who that was the guy who had booked me for that house. Always carry a metal business card holder at all times. You never know. Yeah, man. I've learned that lesson the hard way. So I'll definitely be getting one for sure. If you guys know of any good stuff, maybe send me an email. Or hit me up on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or whatever, and send me a link or whatever. That'd be cool. Yep. Always carry business cards. I have my cards, and I also have Blink as well, just in case I run out of cards. What is Blink? So I'm gonna have to check that out. Benny Swift. What is Blink? If I'm saying that right. Yes, I still do business cards. The older folks that I come across prefer physical card. Yeah, exactly. I just thought like nobody, like, I mean, I run an insulation plant during the week and everybody gives me their business card at every meeting I go to and I just throw them in my desk and I never look at them. So, let's see. Your MLS 1000s are harbingers. Yep. Yeah, they are. Can you get your wife's permission to do a shootout video between Harbinger MLS 1000 and Exoton 1203? So I don't have the 1203s. I could try and borrow them again from DJ Kobe, but I don't own them personally. And as far as a shootout goes between them, I'll just tell you like straight up. I mean, the 1000, MLS 1000 and the 1203 are going to be pretty comparable. I would say the 1203 is probably going to be a little bit louder. The 1000, I don't think gets quite as loud as the Exoton 1203 because the 1203 and the 1503 have the same top. So you can interchange the top on those. So in essence, I mean, you could buy two 1203s and you could buy one 1503 and then just use that 1503 sub whenever you needed some more sub at an event. And you can interchange the tops. So, do that with what you will. But I think the MLS 1000s are a little bit less powerful, but they're a little bit less Well, actually, no. The 1203 I think is only 450, and the MLS 1000 is 500. So there you go. But the MLS 1000 has some features that the 1203 doesn't have. It has like a few more channels, or no, I'm trying to remember now. I think it has like some more options for guitars and stuff like that. I mean, if you're not going to use just look them up. Actually, watch my video and it'll go over. Watch my review videos and I go over all of that. But anyway, I had Harbingers. I love them for bars. Yeah, I mean, that's the kind of speakers I think they're good for. Backyard parties, stuff like that. Harbinger is good. I still have cards, but hardly remember to have them on me during gigs. Yeah, exactly. That's another thing. It's like you're remembering to have them, or if you just throw them in your bag, they always flop all around. I didn't see personal info. You didn't post their address. You're fine, bro. Yeah, I mean, that's what whatever. High-end clients are very particular. That's true. That's true. But these people were pretty cool, man. I don't think they would mind, but you never know. I mean, you're probably right, man. I probably shouldn't be doing that, but hey, until somebody yells at me for it, I'm going to do me. You know what I mean? This is my channel. I'm going to do what I want to do. So I would never post pictures of the outsides of a private house. Okay, well, that's you, man. When you make your YouTube, you do you. Was that a choir? Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, so my boy just got done at a choir concert. Him and my wife, that's where they are. So bet you money the last guy they used was cheap. Yeah, exactly. So the guy who passed along the gig to me, he reached out to me on Facebook and he told me, yeah, I just charged them $100 an hour. And it was a 4-hour party. So that would have been $400. And I was like, okay, well, I don't charge $100 an hour. So anyway, so I ended up making around $750 for that gig. And it was supposed to have been 4 hours and it would have been, it went to 5 hours. But the first hour and a half, I mean, I didn't do anything, like the string quartet played and the mariachi played. And I just kind of sat there. Now, the one thing I will say about rich people, rich clients, they're so used to being waited on themselves. Like I was there 5 hours. They never offered me a sip of water. They never offered me anything to eat. They had a private chef and they all ate, and they never offered me anything to eat, drink, nothing. So, which is fine, it's fine. So that is something that you got to remember. So I had brought, I brought 2 drinks with me and I brought a snack in my backpack just in case that were to happen. And it did. And that's fine, And so I ate, once I got home at like freaking 2:00 in the morning, which you should never do, but that's what I did. Do you have a section in your contract about photo? Bro, I don't even have a contract. I don't contract. No, man. I don't have now Danny B, who I work for, he does contracts, insurance, all that stuff whenever we do weddings and all that. But for like a backyard house party, I'm not busting out a contract, bro. I'm like, give me the money. Like when I show up, I'm like, hey, where's the cash? He gave me cash and I rock it. We're listening in the drive-through line. Oh, Kelly King in the comments. What up, babe? She's in the comments. Awesome. SOE Entertainment here. What's up, man? Merry Christmas, everyone. I just ordered the white 1503s. Awesome, dude. Awesome. I'm excited for you. I can't wait to hear your feedback. And once you get them, I want you to play with them. And I want you to get back in these comments and let me know how they work for you. It's an app where you have a digital card on your phone. Okay. And that was Blink, right? I'm going to have to look that up tomorrow. Yeah, the 1203s are cheap, like 400-ish. Ask your wife, I'm loving this. Yeah, she's probably reading the old comments. Those are actually the ones I'm really considering. Are you talking about the 1203s or the business cards? What are you talking about, Kevin? I'm about to have a speaker sale. No, you're not. No, you're not. JTech interchangeable. That's cool. You should tell the Exoton people to sell the 1203 subs separately. That was a great idea. I think the EV70 subs can be purchased separately. Yeah, they can. They can all be purchased separately. The Exotons, I don't believe they sell them separately. I mean, if you reach out to them, they might. I mean, they're in the game to. They are in the game to please everybody. And that's just right now, I think, because they're a new company on the rise. And so they're there ready to please everybody. So if you reached out to them on WhatsApp or whatever, I bet you they would sell you whatever you want, man. So how do you like the QSC? I don't have any QSCs. I've actually never even heard a QSC speaker. I know a lot of people use them. I've never heard one or owned one, so can't help you there. I'm getting 2 black 1503s, sold a L1 Pro 16. All right. What is this? IDM Bold. Okay. I don't know how to say that name. Throw your name in the comments. I don't think I've ever seen you here before, so welcome. Thank you for being here tonight. Mark Davis in the house from Arkansas. Thank you for being here tonight. I appreciate it. I don't think I've met you guys, so let me know in those comments. What do you guys do? Are y'all full-time DJs? Are you just a weekend warrior? Are you a bedroom guy? Are you a club guy? And yeah, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for coming, and I hope you stay around because this is what I love doing, especially on Wednesday nights. Bro, not doing a contract is wild. What if they mess up your equipment? Man, I'm not worried about that, dude. Like I said, I mean, I've done probably, I don't know, 150 events since 2005, 6, and I've never, I mean, knock on the table, I've never had a piece of equipment even fail, like on its own, or let alone get damaged by somebody else. So I don't know, man. Like I just, the whole contract thing, like maybe I'm being lazy. I don't know. Like the 1203s are the ones I'm really considering. Yeah. Okay. These other companies could care less about pleasing everybody. They make the products the way they assume we want them. Exactly. Like they take our control out of the equation. Bro, I have a contract for every party I do, even for a family. They damage equipment without a contract. You get SWAT. With a contract. You have them pay for what they damage, and that's in my contract. I mean, if somebody were to damage my stuff, I would tell them, yo, you got to pay for this. I mean, now, of course, if they do or not, whatever. I mean, okay, I have a rental property, okay? The fence in the back of my rental property got knocked down, okay? The fence is facing the neighbor behind the rental house. They want me to pay for it and fix it, right? I mean, this is just the kind of crap that you deal with in life. You know, it's like if something were to happen at an event, I mean, I would ask them to pay for it. If they didn't, then whatever. I would just buy another $500 MLS 1000 and move on. You know, like it wouldn't be the end of the world or whatever. So I get what you guys are saying. I get it, but I'm just whatever. I'm not going to do contracts for like a backyard party. I'm just not going to do it. Pretty boy, he doesn't do contracts for house parties either. Mark Davis, part-time wedding DJ. Awesome, man. Welcome to the party. So I got plenty of videos on my channel about weddings and all that. So have fun, man. Have you ever had a guest do a mic drop? I did once and was mad. Yeah, I haven't. I've heard other people say that. Oh, Shuffle Couple's in the house. He's being late. That's all good, man. All I've talked about so far is the gig I did this past weekend. I cannot believe I've been going for an hour on just what I did the last weekend. And everybody in the comments has been lecturing me about having contracts when I do house parties and also not showing other people's houses on my YouTube channel. So it's been a fun night. I feel like I've been scolded by my parents, you know, but it's all good, man. That's why I do this. So it's to learn and to get better. And like I said, if I'm doing something wrong, then I'll fix it. Idaho Mobile DJ, Idaho. I bet it's cold as a witch's nipple there. I am a mobile DJ and do weekly bar karaoke trivia and music bingo shows. Awesome, dude. Awesome. Too legit. Some people are contract happy. Yeah, man. Like I'm not doing that. How about liability insurance? I have insurance to cover damage to my gear, obviously, and if it were to get stolen, but I don't have the insurance where if it kills someone, then no, I don't have that. Dan the man, dude, this Black Humter table is waiting for you. He's still trying to solicit your you buying his Humter booth, man. Jay Davis, owner of a multi-op. So now that guy, okay, I can understand Jay Davis having contracts because when you're a multi-op guy, man, you got a lot covered. You got a lot to cover. So I like to think, you know, I take my time. I pay attention to all my gear, where it is, make sure that's not going to hurt anybody. Make sure that it's far enough away. Hopefully that it won't get damaged. But anyways, if it were to happen, it's, you know, it's going to happen. So whatever. Moving on, 1 hour in, let's move on to our main stories. Let's go back to screen share and let's bring up our stories here. So I was going to roast myself, but I don't think we're gonna have time for that. So if you guys haven't seen yet, check out my latest video I just posted yesterday. Hit the like button on this stream. Please hit that like button. Let's share the stream as much as possible. See how many people we could get in here. I think we've got around 20 people in here tonight. Heck yeah, man. This thing is doing so well, man. I'm so happy. Thank you guys so much for being here with me tonight. Again, I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. This is why I'm doing this. And, you know, yeah, you guys are making me better, man. You're making me better. Tonight, I've already learned 2 things I need to do in my business to get better. So thank you guys, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So anyways, I did a video on the Exoton monitor speaker for those who weren't here at the beginning of the stream. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. The video is doing really well. It's got 2,000 views in one day, so I'm super happy with that. That's awesome. The streams, like, you know, only get 100, 200 views. So that's 10 times what I get on my live stream. So that's amazing. And go check that video out. I think it's a really good produced video. I spent a lot of time putting in my memes and jokes and all that kind of stuff. So I think it's entertaining. I'm trying to make my videos entertaining so that my wife would watch them, because she has no interest in watching any kind of DJ content. So if I can get her to sit down and watch an 11-minute video on a speaker and she can stand it, then I know I'm doing well. So anyways, we're not going to go over that tonight. We're not going to go over my video. I was going to go in there and roast myself. One of my clips, like the camera cut off like right here. And so it was because when I filmed that video this past Saturday, my wife wasn't home. She had a lot of stuff to do that day. And so I didn't have her to help, you know, frame up the camera and stuff. So a couple of my clips, like the video was like right here where you could just see my eyes and like, so I was going to make fun of myself in front of all you guys, but we don't have time for that. We got to get to our main stories, because I know I'm going to talk a lot on these stories tonight. We got 1 more hour till 9 o'clock. So my first story is, if you guys did not know, in the DJ world, I did a post on my channel and I asked, vote now, what DJ software do you use? We will be discussing this on my live show, King's Court, tonight. And you guys voted. Let's refresh it just in case if any new votes came in. 73 votes, 49% Serato. I was a little shocked by this poll, by the way. 27% virtual DJ, 11% algorithm DJ. That's the new one on the block. I think that's coming up in the DJ world. And then Record Box got 12%. Put in those comments, guys. What do you guys use as far as DJ software? Now, if you guys have been following me from the beginning, you guys know I'm a Serato DJ. That's what I learned on. That's the first program that I loaded up. And honestly, the only reason why that is because when I first got into DJing, the very first guy I went and bought my gear from, I bought it off Facebook Marketplace. Oh, let me take off this. I always do that. Leave the damn comment up forever. Okay. I found some gear for sale. I found a DDJ SX2 and I found, he also agreed to give me music so I could get started. And I asked him, he was a radio DJ that played Tejano music. And so I didn't know this. He just told me he was a radio DJ. And when I got to his house, he was Hispanic. But he's like, yeah, man, here's a hard drive. It has like 10,000 songs on it or something. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, I didn't know what was what, you know? And so I bring the stuff home. I hook it up into my laptop. The hard drive immediately was like 8,000 like Hispanic songs. So I immediately threw that away. I was like, yeah, I can't use that. And he told me he used Serato. So I was like, okay, I went on, you know, the internet. I downloaded, I paid for Serato. I hooked in my SX2 and I started watching YouTube videos. How do I use this thing? And I started playing on it. And so that's what I've just always used, you know, and I learned Serato. And so over the years, you know, so many guys have said, you know, you're into weddings, you should use virtual DJ. And I've gotten virtual DJ. I've downloaded it. I've also downloaded DJ Pro algorithm, and I've played with them for a few minutes here and there, and I just I'm used to Serato. So when I go to those other programs, it's not that hate them or like I'm like, oh, if you use VDJ, you're not as good or whatever. I don't care about all that, dude. I don't care what equipment you use. I don't care what program you use. If you're a badass DJ, then you're a badass DJ. I don't care if you just play Spotify and you pick the right songs all the time. I mean, I do care if you don't mix and stuff, but like, okay, we're going off on a tangent here. But anyway, so a lot of people had said virtual DJ is best for wedding DJs. So I've tried it and there's just too much on the screen. Okay, first of all, VDJ to me looks like a toy, like a program for like I just hate the way it looks. Like it looks cheap. It looks like, anyways, we're gonna get to that. So anyway, I this was the post, so I just wanted to show you guys this post and see what do you guys think. I thought it was crazy that over 50% of people still use Serato, especially my audience, because I thought most of my audience were wedding DJ guys. And yeah, and I know a lot of people are switching to DJ Pro. So I was shocked that Rekordbox got more votes than DJ Pro because I don't know anybody who uses Rekordbox myself personally. So anyways, I thought that was interesting, but we're going to go over this here. So this was a funny video done by DJ Tech Tips. He did a video on the Serato 4.0 update. So in case you guys didn't know, Serato just came out with an update. Now I have not updated my Serato because I'm too scared. I still have, some events coming up. So once I hit that month break, I'll probably update it. But it sounds like I'm going to skip his intro, but it sounds like the upgrades they made in Serato 4.0 are stupid anyway. So let's see
Serato DJ Pro
what everybody
4.0
thinks.
has officially launched, and guess what? It's the exact same thing as the beta. No extra features, no innovation, just a library update. That's it. Serato users, that's all you get. I've seen videos with the title of like, the biggest Serato update ever. And to that, I say stop acting like Serato did something cool. They're promoting this update under the theme of listening to their users.
Hello.
Okay, family's back. Hi, how was the concert?
Good.
Yeah? Did you sing your little heart off?
Yes. We're doing
All right. My boy sang his heart off. Hold on, let me get the main cam back. Main cam. There we go. Oh, no, main cam. There we go. Look at that boy all dressed up. Look at him. He got his vocal cords all warmed up. Wife's looking all good because she got all dressed up.
I did.
I know. It looks like me and you need to go on a date. All right. I got to get back to this video. I'm already way behind. Love you too. It's so funny. These videos, I plan like so many things I'm going to talk about, and I end up getting to like 3 of the like 10 I planned. But anyways, let's get back to this video. Screen share, here we go.
So what you're telling me, Serato, is that users just started asking for library updates. Just recently, there was enough people shaking the tree that Serato finally gave in. Serato, you're bragging about finally listening to your users. People have been asking for these features for years, and you just now implemented them? Nice.
My man.
Also, this is my...
You see, now I can't roast this guy because he's doing the roasting already.
My question is, why now? Is it because DJ Pro gets so much love for listening to its user base? Could it be that user feedback is actually useful? It's cool to see Serato finally...
That's right. I just clicked the like button.
...acknowledging its users.
Everybody click the like button on this stream right now.
Cool is slapping paint on a turd and calling it revolution.
Slapping paint on a turd, my man. I got to get this guy on my channel, man. He's talking some mad smack. I love it. Yeah. And he's putting in memes.
DJ Pro 4.0 isn't anything special. Serato didn't release some crazy new feature. They literally gave you the ability to right click. What really blows my mind is all these DJs swooning over this update.
That is a game changer for me.
The search through the crates.
The ordering of the crates.
You know what would have been cool? Cloud integration with the library. No, Serato users couldn't have that though. All we get is rating songs using emojis.
That is so stupid. Oh my God. Oh my God. Did you see those emojis too? Like, who's going to put a camel next to their songs? Who's going to put a balloon? Like, I guess if you're doing like a party or whatever. This is so lame. Are you serious? Like, no one asked for this. Not a single Serato user I know would ask, I want to be able to put a purple heart next to my songs.
Emojis. Serato, what made you think that DJs wanted to give a track 5 pepper emojis?
Thank you. Thank you. See, he says it better than I can.
Out of all of the things I'm sure users have asked for over the years, that is the one thing that you opted to include. How does that make the program better? What does that even do?
Right?
DJ and Rekordbox have one library. Virtual DJ has Cloud Library. And Serato now gives you the ability to change the color of your crate.
My man, I love this guy.
I mean, I am sure that nobody in the Serato forums has asked for any type of adaptive beat grid, and that's probably why Serato just didn't include it in this update. Like anyone's really asking for that. Serato DJ Pro 4.0 isn't all bad. Crate searching is pretty clutch, and I kind of love the fact that I can see what crates have a particular song in them. Pretty nifty stuff. However, it isn't nifty enough for a .0 update. Everything Serato released in this update could have been a 3-point-whatever release. Serato has been consistently behind the 8 ball when it comes to releasing new features. They aren't giving users anything new. They're just adopting features that other programs already have.
Because guess what? They know you're just going to keep on using it, right? Because he's going to keep on using it. He's not going to switch to something else.
Except they aren't adopting the cool shit like adaptive beat grids or cloud library integration. You can't have any of that cool stuff, but what they'll give you is the ability to see how many tracks are in a crate and how much time those tracks total up to.
Bullshit!
Okay, I'm done harping on this.
All right, that's the end of his rant. The rest is just a conclusion, so whatever. What do you guys think about that? You think he's hey, everything he said was great, man. I can't even argue with him. You know, I can't do better myself, you know, like he said it all. SOE Entertainment, we're just looking out for you, James. I appreciate that, guys. I appreciate that, man. Y'all show me so much love in this. I love it. Thank you. We have 24 events in December. Wow. That is crazy. I think I have 24 events for my entire year. All right, DJ Too Legit says virtual DJ for life. I know, man. Like so many people. Oh, and JTech uses VDJ. So I really want to try something other than Serato when I go on my month, hiatus. And the thing is, I like the way Algorithm DJ Pro looks better. But I like the features that are in virtual DJ, and we're about to talk about that in just a second. Let me get through these comments. I use Serato about 98% of the time. Well, me too. So I use Algorithm DJ Pro for my ceremonies, and I use Serato the rest of the time. Virtual DJ, the best because you can customize whatever you want. I know that's what everybody says. Everybody keeps saying that. Most people use Serato because they get it for free. I started with Serato, then made the jump and never looked back. Serato is playing catch up. They're not playing catch up, dude. They're playing, they don't give a F. That's what they're playing. Like they don't care, bro. They don't care. I started on VDJ and switched to Serato. Now that's interesting because you cut a whole bunch of features off of your program instead of adding them. Dan uses Serato, my mans. That's what I'm talking about. So true. Did you get 2026? I don't know what he means. Oh, VDJ 2020. When I came back to DJing, going on 4 years, I started on Engine DJ. Oh man, I tried using that crap. That shit was garbage, bro. I tried using that on I have a Mixstream, a Newmark Mixstream Pro Go, and it's supposed to be an all-in-one battery powered, uses Engine DJ. Yeah, F that. But I moved over to Serato, but I use others as well. But I'm really digging Serato a lot more due to not having yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, I like Serato because it doesn't have any frivolous stuff that I'm not going to use. I complain about that all the time, especially on speakers and all this stuff with these apps and controls and knobs and all this bull crap that I'm never going to use. And we're about to go over that in just a second with VDJ. They're about to talk about all the cool stuff it has. And I'm about to tell you all the stuff that you're never going to use. Serato for 20 years. Awesome. The active beat grid and the solid stems on ADJ make me want to make the jump. I know they make me want to jump too. And that's what I'm saying. I want to try either DJ, Algorithm DJ or VDJ. So I want to have you guys' opinions on which one I should try. Oh, you can go like my comment on that video. They use Serato because they get it for free with the controller. That's true. A lot of people do. I see that Mac OS Tahoe is finally supported with Serato. I agree that Serato folks should have listened to its users many years ago. For sure. Serato just doesn't care, man. And plus, I've heard people saying that they have issues with Serato due to lagging or freezing. I've never had issues with Serato. I mean, knock on the table again. My Serato's been bulletproof, and that's why I like using it, because I've never had an issue with it. HJ ESR in the house. What up, brother? Thank you for joining, man. Thank you for joining. You're going to have to go back and watch this one on the replay. We've been over a lot of stuff already tonight. A lot of DJs started out on VDJ and then switched to Serato due to peer pressure and wanting to be in the cool club. DJ Bar is one of them. Oh, wow. I didn't know he started on VDJ. I don't understand why Serato is part of the cool club either. Like, to me, that's stupid. Like, who cares? Like, if you're rocking a party, man, who cares what program you use? Now, the only thing I will say about VDJ is, and I'm about to go over that with this next video, I just don't like the way it looks, man. They need to update the way that thing looks. It looks like a program from like 2001 when we had dial-up internet. You know, that's what it looks like. It looks terrible. The blue and the red, I mean, it's ugly. Engine DJ not bad. Try DJ Pro. No, I hated Engine DJ, dude. I hated it. Serato dropped out on me in the middle of a gig. Hate it. Wow. Okay. Everybody's experiences is different, man. I don't know. That's crazy. I've never heard anybody talking about Serato failing. Anyways, all right, let's go to this video here. We got digital DJ tips. Now he's talking about, so Serato comes out with 4.0, right? And they're like all excited, I bet. They're like dancing in their studios. And so then VDJ is like, oh yeah, watch this, hold my beer. And they bust out VDJ 2026 and they're sending it out to all the influencers. And check this out. So I skipped his intro. Let's just get into the main features. So the number one feature that he's talking about here is waveform lyrics. So look at this. Underneath the waveform, as you're playing the song, the lyrics show up on the actual waveform.
I'm going to pause immediately.
That is amazing.
Notice we've got lyrics on the waveforms here.
So what do you guys think about that feature? I mean, I think, okay, so there's so many cool things you could do with that. Number one, you could do word plays. So say you're playing a song and you see a word that you know could like blend into another song. So of course you'd have to practice this at your house. But as you're practicing at home, you can watch that and then be like, dude, that reminds me of this song. And then you can blend them together. That's super cool. Also, if a song is a dirty version, you can see when the cuss words are coming up. And you can manually hit your censor button and censor the song. That's amazing. To me, that is crazy, man. That is such a cool feature.
These are not karaoke files. These aren't special files.
Yeah, and these are not karaoke files. So this does this with every song you load into VD. I mean, that alone is making me like, I think I want to try VDJ, man. And I'll just have to get over it looking so ugly. Next feature, after that, karaoke mode. Now, I don't do karaoke events, but for all you karaoke guys, this is pretty badass.
A thing for you as a DJ to see them and to decide what you're going to do with them in your set. But look, they've thought of another way of doing it as well. So here, on the right-hand side, just underneath my play bar, the software is being set to lyrics. And now they're coming up on the screen, you see? So this could be karaoke mode where it's showing the lyrics and you're not having to do anything.
So that's crazy. I mean, if you do karaoke and you bring a TV with you, so this could open up a new business idea for a lot of guys. Now, I'm not into karaoke, but I'm not hating on anybody who does it. Go make that money, you know? And like if you bring a screen with you, you just cast that screen right there to your TV or whatever it is. And boom, you got lyrics for any song, anywhere. You can stream it off a Tidal. You can stream it off of Apple Music, whatever. And you can turn any song into karaoke song. You don't have to like buy special karaoke tracks or any of that. That is crazy, dude. That is amazing. Virtual DJ, man, for that, I'm giving them so much props, dude. They are awesome for innovating like that. All right, next feature. Unbelievable feature right here.
Stop immediately there. This says AI prompt on the left. So under the ideas selection there in the library, they've selected AI prompt. Let's look at what it's offering you as options. Prompt examples. Give me some ideas for a birthday for an 8.
Look at that. AI prompt. Give me some examples. Give me some ideas for a birthday party for an 8-year-old. Boom. It pops songs up from your library. What to play for a wedding with French people. Boom, it pops up songs in your... This is freaking crazy, dude. DJ Mikey Mike, what do you consider ugly about... Look at that, dude. Look at that. Are you serious? This ugly ass screen right, the gray and black and the 600 buttons, all these look, it looks low definition. It doesn't, dude, this looks like a program from 1998, like Windows DOS. That's what that looks like. It's horrible. And then when you load tracks into it and you got the red waveform and the blue waveform, it's freaking terrible, dude. Serato looks so much cleaner and better and nicer. This looks terrible, and nobody's going to convince me this doesn't look terrible.
8-year-old boy. What to play for a wedding with French people? Recommend some tracks for a bar mitzvah. What are the latest hot Latino tracks this month? And look,
that is something I could use. Like, what? A lot of times people come up to me at events and they're like, hey, play like some bachata, or play some, because I'm in the South and I'm in Houston. There's a lot of Latino and Hispanic people at, a lot of the events that I do. And I have the most, top 40 salsa. I have some, merengue, whatever you want to call it. But, I don't have I don't even know that music that well. So when somebody comes up and is like, play some bachata or play some, I forget what they call it. Like there's some other name for, anyway. It would be amazing to go in there and say, give me the top 5 this song, bachata songs, whatever. And it pulls it up from Tidal and I can load it straight in. Dude, I don't care how ugly VDJ is. If it can do that, I'm switching. That's badass, dude. Like, ready? Props to Virtual DJ, man. Like, that is amazing. That is totally amazing. All right.
What is going on in
so we don't want to watch him talk about all that.
Right, I'm going to start.
All right, now here's the next piece that I got to talk some smack on, that I got to do some ranting on.
Right there, instantly. Stop. What's the one thing that people who use Virtual DJ and love it, or people who want to put it down, often bring up when it comes to this software's weaknesses? Well, I know what I always bring up, and it's the quality of the effects. Frankly, they've been rubbish for years.
The quality of the effects. All right. So he switches over. Look at this. Can you guys tell me in the comments, have you ever used any of these stupid effects? Right? Okay. Maybe you've used a reverb. Maybe, yeah, of course you've used an echo. Other than an echo and a reverb, why do we need 500 effects on all of these stupid programs and all of these stupid DJ controllers and all of these stupid speakers? Nobody is using all that bullshit. Mobius and Spiral and I want to make myself sound like a chipmunk when I'm talking. I mean, seriously, what is the point of all this dumb crap? Like, I just don't, that's another thing I don't like about these programs. Why do they have all this frivolous bullshit? Like, nobody is going to use that. And don't tell me you do. You're lying if you say you use that crap.
Inside Virtual DJ 2026.
So anyways, they upgraded their effects. Yay. Okay, cool. They upgraded all this stuff nobody's ever going to use. I don't, whatever. So moving on. And then we get to community feedback. Okay, so then community feedback's what we're doing right now in the comments. So there goes that. And let's go back to our chat screen. Go back over these comments. Bro, you can legit make VDJ look like Serato. I know, that's what everybody says. So I'm going to have to find that skin and definitely install that. That would be awesome. What happens to a company when they don't care, they go belly up? Huh? What happens to a company when they don't care, they go belly up? When they don't care about what? I mean... GTS 2K21 skin on Virtual DJ. I have it. Yeah, if I end up going with Virtual DJ, which I'm probably going to, I'm going to have to look into these skins. I have it and I'm not an influencer. I don't remember what he's talking about. So sorry, Mikey Mike. You can put it back in the comments again. Been using VDJ for over 16 years. Premiere Production 208. What up, man? I don't think I've ever talked to you. Let me know in those comments. Where are you from? What kind of DJ are you? and all that jazz. You can use it for karaoke. Yep. I used VDJ 2026 at my karaoke gig last night, and the results with my audience were game changing. I know, man. That's what I'm saying. For that aspect of the business, man, like so many people can make so much more money just with that one feature. And the crazy thing is, Virtual DJ is giving this away for free. I mean, how does Virtual DJ even make money? Like, do you put in the comments? Do you guys know how to? Isn't the program free? So like, how are they making money? Like, they don't even charge for skins or anything. So like, who's employing them? Like, how are they feeding their families? Like, I don't get it. And they're the ones innovating the most. It's crazy to me. I don't understand. So I want to support them, honestly. Like, I want to switch, to be honest with you. Like, to me, it's just an amazing product. Like, I mean, come on. You got to admit that, you know, as much crap as I talk, you got to admit that the program's awesome. What do you consider ugly about everything? We went over that. It's ugly, dude. It's very ugly. Dan says it looks crunchy. I don't know about crunchy, but it's freaking ugly. I know that. You can make it dark mode, you know, instead of gray mode. There's a skin to make VDJ look like Serato. Yep, everybody keeps saying that. You can adjust it. There is pro version. Oh, so do they charge for a pro version? Is that what it is? You can adjust the color on the waveforms. I have mine in dark mode. It looks like Serato, except the platters are white. All right, Mikey Mike. Now you're talking to me. Now you're speaking my language. If I can make it look like Serato, dude, I'm switching like immediately. Let's see. You can get skins. I'm pretty sure where'd my thing go? One skin that looks like Serato. Yep. Because those effects are from other controllers, I use Phaser, Wah-Wah. Why? Why do you use that? Dude, that's cheesy, bro. Like, I hope you're not using that like at a wedding or something like that. Don't do that. Yeah, perfect for beginner DJ software. That's the thing. Like, that's what I always thought. Like, I thought VDJ was like a beginner program for like, you know, it just looks like it. It looks like I don't know, like a toy. It doesn't look like a professional thing. VDJ is subscription based. It is? I thought it was free. I'm pretty sure I downloaded it for free, and I'm pretty sure I loaded songs into it and started using it. I don't know. All right. You said Serato said doesn't care. That's what happens. Oh, okay. Yeah. There you go, Mikey Mike. Yeah. You're right, dude. You're right. Yeah, I'm scared for them, dude. Like, Serato may go belly up. Like, if they can't keep up with these kind of innovations and stuff like this, dude, like, yeah, they could go belly up just as easy, man. Kevin Sounds, oh no, they're not giving it away for free. I spent whopping it's $300. Okay. All right. I don't understand. I swear I got it for free. I don't know. Okay. All right. I was wrong. I admit it. Well, I'm glad they're charging something, dude. Like, if they're innovating like that, adding AI into their program, like, that costs money, bro. So I don't know. That's 300 one time or 20 a month. I'm wondering now if I just paid the 300 and got it, because it's been so long ago. I tried Virtual DJ during COVID. So it was, 2020 when I got it. I don't remember paying for it. I swear I got it free, but maybe I just paid the one-time license fee and I don't remember, because I was actually playing videos with the words off a projector, and I was doing live streams during COVID, and my camera was facing the live stream. The videos I was playing. It's $300 for lifetime membership, no charge for updates, $20 a month. So that must have been what I did then. That had to been what I did. You can buy a home controller instead, buying monthly payment. No, one-time fee. Okay. You have the light version. I have the full version. So it must have been, I had to have bought it, but it was like 5 years ago. You can download it for free and test it for free, but if you hook up a controller, okay. Yep. Bro, I've been at this for over 20 years. Yeah, man. Yeah, you've told me before. That's crazy. It's not that crazy. I've been at it for 10 years, but not like you guys. I just do it when I want to. The free version is the home version, and they added a feature to have it say Virtual DJ out loud in case you're at a gig. Everyone will know you didn't pay for. Oof. That'd be hilarious. This program has been not paid for. Would I need a constant internet connection for the AI to work? That's a good question, but Don't you always have an constant internet connection? I mean, I always do. Even if the venue I'm at doesn't have internet, I just hotspot it off my phone. So I've never had an issue with not having internet. But you can't use your controller with VDJ. Okay. It's free unless you want to hook up a controller. Okay. All right. Well, thanks guys for schooling me on that. I appreciate that. I thought it was free, but okay. Well, I'm glad they're making money, man. They need to, because I mean, that's an awesome feature. All right. So that was our first story. Our second story, of course, according to our title in the card, is the new Electro Voice update to the EV70s and the EV90s. Now, I'm sure you guys know I like to talk my mess, so I'm kind of hoping that EV never sees this live stream, because they'll probably never, ever work with me or help me on anything in the future. But let's get into this. So let's screen share. So Aaron posted a new video. Now, if you guys don't know, Aaron's the one who broke the story about EV's limit light. And he basically cratered. He basically hands down cratered the sell of these speakers, because when they first came out, I think he went to their warehouse and did videos on it or whatever. And then I don't know if he bought the speakers or if they sent them to, they probably sent them to him. But he's the one who told everybody, dude, these things limit like way too fast. And then that started a wave across the DJ universe, and everyone has been super scared about buying these speakers now because of the limit factor. Now, I own the EV50s, and I used them for the first 4 years of my DJ career. And I took them to every event I went to. School events, outside events, it didn't matter. Like, those were my speakers. That's what I had. If you weren't happy with that, sorry. And I never really had any complaints. I did one school event where I felt personally, I felt like I should have had more sound, but nobody came up to me and said, it's too quiet or whatever. And I pushed those EV50s to the limit, bro. Like, I cranked them at every event I did. I like loud music. I like to feel the bass. Just ask my wife. I can't hear. I'm half deaf. So I cranked those damn speakers as loud as they would go all the time. And I don't even remember if the EV50s like hit a limit light or whatever, because I don't pay attention to that crap. My philosophy is, if I'm at a gig and I blow the speakers, I blew the speakers, I'll just be like, hey guys, you guys are partying so hard, I literally blew my speakers. And as far as weddings go, I always have a backup pair in my trailer. I always have my Everse 8, my Everse 12. It's all in the trailer. So, I mean, I could get by if that were to happen. And of course, if that did happen, I would turn down the volume and not blow all my other speakers. But if I were to blow one, but I don't pay attention to that shit. I set the volumes at the beginning of the night. I crank it as loud as I think I'm going to need to have it. And I just set it and forget it, and if they're limiting, if they're blinking that red light or whatever, I just ignore it. But so anyways, when these speakers came out, they were hitting that limit light all the time, and everyone was freaking out about it. And so EV's big response was, just don't worry about it. Just ignore it. It's saying limit, 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 warning, warning, warning. Just ignore it, which is what I do. But I'm fully admitting that I'm an idiot, and all you guys are probably laughing at me because I'm like, whatever. If I blow a speaker, cool, I'll throw it away and buy another one. I'll tell my wife, hey, I blew this speaker up. Got to buy a new one. Like I don't care. So I would use the money that I made at that event and just buy new speakers. And then I could, I would be happy because I bought something new. But I know a lot of you guys aren't weird like me and want to own every speaker ever made. So I totally get it. And I totally understand I'm a moron and, what I'm doing is not the right thing to do, and don't do what I do. But so anyways, when all that happened, my thought process was, I bet EV is scrambling in their back offices. Like, we have a DEFCON 5 situation here. Like, we are in big trouble because no one's going to be buying our speakers now because everyone's scared they're going to blow up. Well, I think the exact opposite happened. So if you know this guy right here, Mike Doucette, He's in like every EV video on YouTube, basically, about EV, about these speakers, about all their speakers. He's in Joe Bunn's video. He's in Aaron's video. He's in a lot of guys' videos. And he's always joking around, laughing. You know, he's acting like it's no big deal. And I don't know if that's them just coping. You know, that's them just saying, it's not a big deal. It's a big deal, bro. Like, if you're reading all the comments and reading all the Facebook forums and pages, it's a big deal. Like, y'all should have had this fixed. I'm talking about pronto. Like, I'm talking about a few weeks after this speaker released, they should have had this fix already done. So I don't know what they've been doing, because this has taken way too long for this firmware update to come out. But watch this video and watch what they do here. Good thing the video is only 4 minutes long.
Headquarters in the chamber with Mike from EV, and we got a big, huge firmware update for the EV70.
A big, huge firmware update, all right? Y'all ready?
And 90s. Mike, what's going on?
Yeah, well, thanks to your video and, you know, feedback we've gotten from our users.
And you know Mike saying, thanks to your god dang video.
many years, we realized that we needed to make some adjustments on what the screen looks like on the back of these speakers, because it indicated limiter behavior in a way that was really scary.
There you go. So that's the way they were doing. They were all, you know, as they were playing, basically every time a bass note would hit, this light would pop up there.
To some.
Yeah.
Right?
Pee your pants scary.
Yeah, exactly.
Turn it off scary. I'm not going to buy it scary.
Big red light flashing limit.
Okay, so Aaron actually said it to him. Pee your pants scary. I'm not going to buy it scary. That is the comments that are going around in all the forums. So I don't understand why these guys were not like, DEFCON 5, we have to get this fixed right now.
I would be scared by that too. I get it.
No, he would not be scared, because he was telling everybody in Bunn's videos and DJ Rachel's videos and all them, he was telling everybody, don't worry about it. It's just a thing that we have engineered into our program. Don't even pay attention to it. That's what he was telling everybody.
Trying to be transparent and letting people know what the box is doing, but it came across in a way that made users feel like...
So here's another issue, okay? Let's go back to my main camera. Here's another issue. They were trying to be transparent and letting all the DJs know what the box is doing. We don't care what the box is doing, okay? We want the box to sound good. We want to plug it in, and we want it to boom the bass, and we want it to blow the wigs off people at the event. I don't care if it's limiting, if it's this, if it's that, if I can tweak this hertz or that hertz, or if I got 27 different DSP modes, or if I got this effect or that effect, or this switch or that switch. We don't want all that shit. We just want the speaker to work and sound awesome. That's it. This is the problem with these companies, okay? They're trying to over-engineer all this shit. It's a speaker. Okay, it's a speaker. I don't need it to wash my clothes. I don't need it to, communicate with the moon and bounce signals off of the different planets and tell me what alignment, what season of Capricorn we're in. I need the speaker to bang the bass and blow the wigs off people at the event. That's it. That's it. Right? Am I right? Let me know in these comments. Am I right? I just think these people are overthinking this stuff, man. Like, stop putting in all of this bullshit that we do not need or do not want. Like, my eVerse 8, I almost had a heart attack because it has like 4 different screens that you can go to and mute the sound. Why? I only need one mute button. One. That's it. And I had accidentally muted it on one of the channels, but my main volume showed I had volume, and the bride and groom were about to walk down the aisle, and I couldn't figure out why my damn speaker wouldn't play any freaking sound. And it was because I had it muted on some screen, inside of another app, inside of the... All right. Let's keep watching.
They couldn't keep pushing the system well beyond what their expectations were. What we've done is really now just updated it so that the screen will give you more information, less scary information.
Love it.
Yeah.
Oh yes, more information. Yay!
Let's take a look at it. I want to see this thing, how it looks and feels and sounds with the new update without the red, scary, blinky limiter light going in your head.
Okay, so here you go. They've changed it from a giant red light that blinks, old version, a giant red light that blinks over the whole thing. Now it's a little yellow light that blinks up here. Okay. So you just hid it from everybody. So they didn't fix anything. They just made it so you can ignore it better.
Each channel now has a clip warning that lets you know your signal is too hot and pull it back because now it's distorted.
Are you guys with me? Let me know in these comments. Am I wrong? Are they right? Am I crazy? Is that like am I wrong at what I'm saying?
So there we have it. That's the updated firmware where it comes to the limiter. However, there's more. We got a bonus feature that was added to this firmware update that I think you guys are gonna love.
More cool stuff.
More cool stuff. Let's look. Okay, what's this bonus feature that we got in this firmware update?
Well, originally when we released these, it was with the idea that most people would be using an external mixer, so we didn't include.
All right, here we go. Here's another part of this video. I'm like rolling my eyes and throwing my head back. Like, seriously?
Effects in the Evolve.
I know what we need on these $3,500 speakers to feel like we get our money's worth. We need 30 more effects on it. That's what we need.
Release them. So,
because we don't have enough effects on our external mixer. We don't have enough effects on our DJ controller. We don't have enough effects in our DJ software. Now we need them on our speakers as well.
we went ahead and added it. Now, Evolve 70 and 90 are only capable of adding one bank of effects. Some of our other products do have 2 banks of effects, but the memory in these was only capable of holding 1 bank of effects. But the point is,
I'm jumping in the middle of the video to tell you to stick around to the very end because I promise you I'm gonna show you something that these speakers do that none of you know that it does. I promise. Stick around.
Oh, and I bet you can't wait to see this. Are you ready for this?
What's in here now is effects that you can apply 1 bank of effects across multiple channels, and you've got all kinds of great
I'm
stuff.
shaking my head, bro.
Reverbs.
Here we go. We got reverb. We got plates. We got chorus, delays. I don't even know what half of these stupid effects even do. What is the point?
Cool.
Echo F, slap back. What is it? I'm going to put a slap back Echo F on my speaker.
Sound. So
why would you ever use that? Why would you ever need that?
Wait, how many are there? Go all the way down to the bottom.
I think there's 30 different effects. Yep.
Okay.
So doublings, slapbacks, things like that. So you can select any of those effects, apply it to your channel. So
concert, hall, church, room.
Maybe you've got an instrument.
Who uses these?
With you. You want to add a little reverb to a vocalist. You want.
Maybe I'm just a moron. Maybe everyone uses them. Maybe I'm the only one that doesn't.
Yeah. You know, it makes it real easy to be able to plug things directly in to your Evolve now and add some effects. It's just a bonus feature. It's a little difficult to navigate on the back of the box, but everything you can do here is much better.
It's a little difficult to navigate on the back of the box with this button and this little screen, but you can always download the app, and then you could spend 30 minutes farting with all this crap on the app, and then the next time you do an event and you forget about it and you're playing music and it sounds weird and you don't remember why you did all this crap on your speakers, and it takes you an hour to figure out how to turn all this shit off
on the app. So again, another reason to download the EV QuickSmart DSP app, and you've got like full mixer control right there in the palm of your hand.
So now we got built-in effects in the EV70 and 90. All right, there you have it, everybody. That's all the new things that are in the EV70 and 90, so I'm gonna head out.
Wait.
Oh no, just wait. There's more.
Wait, I forgot. Wait.
Are you ready for this?
One more thing.
Just you gotta see this. Okay. What's going on?
Just wait. All
right.
If you put in this secret cheat code into the thing,
What the hell?
Let's play some.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Guys. $3,500 speakers. And their grand idea is, let's put Pong on the screen of the Are you serious? I mean, how are y'all not saying anything in these comments? Are y'all live out there? Hello? Is my mic on? Is it not working? I mean, I don't want to be an asshole, but I mean, what are they thinking, dude? What are they thinking? I mean, I can't. Whose idea was this? They're in the boardroom. They're all sitting around. They're like, all right, guys, listen. We have a major issue right now, okay? All the DJs, if we go out there and look at the forums, all the DJs right now are so mad at us for making this limiter thing on our speakers. You know how we can make them happy? I know how we can make... Oh, Danny B's in that. Danny, are you serious? You got to go back and watch this episode, bro. I've been on one, okay? I've been on one. Right now, we're talking about the fact that EV added... Here we go, screen share. EV added Pong on the back of their $3,500 column arrays. And they thought that was going to make everybody happy. You know, they have this DEFCON 5 issue, right? Where no one wants to buy their damn speakers because of a limiting situation. And so they update it so that they hide the limiter button so you can't see the big flashy red light anymore. And they add 30 effects on the speaker that you're not ever going to use. Why the hell would you need that? And they add Pong into the screen. Oh my God, dude. If EV watches this live stream, they are never going to work with me ever. And that's okay. I get it. But all I want to know is when they were in that boardroom and whoever brought that idea up, how were they like, that's my man. Did you just say Pong? I love Pong. Pong is great. Did you just say Pong? We're definitely putting Pong in the speaker. That's going to make everyone forget about the limiter issue. Like, they're not even going to care. We're going to start selling these things. They're going to fly off the shelves. We're going to be sold out. We're going to have to make more speakers because they're all going to be gone because everybody's going to be playing Pong on these bad boys. I mean, I just don't understand, dude. I don't understand. What were they thinking? That is incredible. That is amazing. And that, my friends, is the end of my rant. Just like Tula just said, if they would have put Pac-Man on there, now maybe we're talking. We're going to get Exoton to put Pac-Man on the 1803s. That's what we're doing, too legit. Oh my God, that's hilarious. All right, back to the chat. That's going to be our final story for the night. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We got about 15 more minutes. Say what's up in those comments. Let me know. How did y'all guys enjoy the stream tonight? I am on one, man. My mouth is cotton like a mug. I need to hit the water. Oh man, but we're gonna go over this. I had a few more things to talk about here tonight, but we'll get to that next week, I think. Man, we got 10 more minutes. Let me see if I can fly through these comments. Go connect your controller and tell us live. Yeah, I use. Let's see here. In Vegas, I was at a party hosted by VDJ. DJ Bar was there. Oh, that's cool. Can't you use your controller with VDJ without a license? I don't know. Oh, you can't. That's what you mean. Yes, you need internet for AI to work. Yeah, of course. I actually remember one time we had to call 911 due to noise ordinance. That's wild. I'm 60 and won't be picking up line arrays, figuring I have 10 years left DJing, if that. Bro, if you're 60, line arrays would make your life way easier, dude. Way easier. I have 14 weddings booked for 2026 and 6 for 2027. That's awesome, dude. Good job. Absolutely blows my mind how these guys, not just them, charge all this money for these speakers, knowing darn good and well they're not ready for the public. They pass it off as firmware updates. Yeah, I mean, I think all companies are doing that now, especially in video game industry. Oh my God, dude. You buy a video game nowadays and it's like half of what the game should be. And then they're like, oh, don't worry, we're going to be updating it for the next 10 years. It's like, if I'm giving you $60 for a video game, I want it to work day one, not 3 years later. Anyway, totally different rant, whatever. By the way, guys, if you didn't know, I'm a big gamer. I'm a big PlayStation gamer. Let me put it that way. What controller do you use, and do you use external mixer? Yes, I used all Rain products. So I use the Rain 1 Mark II in my DJ furniture. I use the Rain 4 and the Rain Performer. I have all of them. And I use a Yamaha 10-channel external mixer. I will never buy an EV, QSC, all that stuff. They can keep it. I mean, dude, I'm just shocked that, I'm shocked that this was their big plan. I don't get it. Absolute joke. Play freaking Pong on a daggone speaker. Exactly. Like, that is so stupid. That was the biggest eye roll. I was like, wow, I cannot believe that's what got approved in their board meeting or whatever it was, dude. That is insane. Premiere Production 208. The fact is nothing changed or explained what is causing limiter to activate. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. All they did was hide the limiting issue and then add a bunch of dumbass effects that no one's ever going to use and add a stupid game from 1975 on the back of their screen. And they thought that was hilarious. Like, when I say it out loud, I can't believe I'm saying it. Let's just make it smaller. And if it doesn't matter, they say, why didn't they just get rid of it? Yeah, exactly, man. I don't understand why they didn't just take it off the screen so then nobody could see it. That's fire. We can play Pong while dinner service is going on. If you don't mix in dinner. Yeah, and come on, bro. Big man's in the house, bro. You have missed 2 hours of me ranting, bro. You got to go back and watch this episode. Make sure you catch it later once it goes live after YouTube does all of its checks and all that. I have said a few choice words in here, so I may get demonetized, but it is what it is. J-Tech is going to update his 90s for Pong. You're just talking about Dan. Yeah, Dan, you got to update your firmware, man, and let us know how that Pong operates on your Evolve 90s. You should have saved your Evolve 90 review video. By the way, guys, the Shuffle Couple, go to his YouTube. He just released an Evolve 90 review video, and that's so funny that he missed the Pong update. Like I said earlier, the new EV update is completely useless in my world. Yeah, man, it's useless in everyone's world. What the hell were they thinking with that? That is so crazy. Danny saw that video, all they did was change the color of the limiter and a dumbass effect. Exactly, man. I hope they know that, us DJs, we're not stupid. We're not. I mean, I would like to think, most guys who are DJs are not stupid. Can you play Pong on an Exiton? Yeah, we're going to get Pac-Man, bro. We're definitely getting Pac-Man. Miss Pac-Man. Miss Pac-Man's way better than regular Pac-Man. Don't think I'm going to update them. Why would you? I mean, why would you? That's so ridiculous. Oh, man. Oh, so that is why it took so long to not fix the... Yeah, exactly. Is that literally what took them? They should have had this firmware update to get rid of that limiter, in 2 weeks after the speakers were released. I'll give them 2 weeks. But other than that, look at this. What is that action? I just got balloons going on my... I'm guessing that's a hand gesture. Anyway. I mean, are they serious? Or Space Invasion? Yes. How about Galaga? We got to get Galaga on there. You know what's really sad, though? These so-called influencers will buy it. It doesn't matter if the speakers come with a live chicken and they will buy it. Well, see, that's the thing with the influencers. I guess I'll put myself in that category. I mean, they're getting sent the speakers, so they're not going to pay for them. I mean, that's what I mean. We're not going to pay $7,000 for these speakers, dude. They didn't even hide the limiter issue. They just made it smaller and changed the color. Exactly. That's what I mean. What the hell were they thinking, bro? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's a shame. They should have put Super Mario instead. Yeah, man. My vote's either Miss Pac-Man, Galaga. I think Mario is probably way too advanced for that kind of a screen. But who knows, man? With AI coming up in this. All right, bros. We got 5 minutes left. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Hit that like button. Hit that like button for me. Let me see how many likes we got on this stream. Let me see if you guys have been doing your job. 13 likes on this stream. I think we've had up to 20 people watching. There's a few more of you out there that haven't hit that like button. Hit that like button. Please share this with somebody you know in the DJ industry if you do. And I'm trying to build this thing up, man. I would love to get 50, 60, 100, 2,000 people in here. It would be so much fun. And but you guys are my home team. You guys are definitely 100% my home team. I've been thinking in the future about trying to maybe do a membership program. I don't know, though. I don't know what I would put behind a paywall. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But I don't know, man. This was a fun one. I'm a little sweaty in here now that I got all worked up. You know, I got this jacket on. Everybody, let me know in those comments. How did you like this stream tonight? If you were here all night, let's see. Danny says the Evolve 50s were so good to me. Why add all this stupid crap to them? If it ain't broke, don't. Exactly, dude. Exactly. These speakers should have been an Evolve 50 upgrade, which is, you know, the 15-inch sub with the bigger top. That's fine. The Evolve 50 sits around $1,800. These speakers should have been like $2,200 and not have all of this bullshit that's on them. Like, none of that shit should have been on there. I mean, I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. They want to charge a premium price, like $3,500 a speaker. Then it should have been battery powered and wireless. I'm talking about wireless, like some kind of technology like Pioneer has in that Wave 8. They should have had some kind of technology like that in there. If you want to charge $3,500, come on, man. You can't give us freaking Pong and expect us to pay $7,000 for 2 speakers. You're out of your damn mind. Not to change the subject, but the gaming thing you were referring to is DLC, and I hate it too. Yeah, man. It's not just DLC, bro. Like, if you know, did you see the release of Cyberpunk 2077? Now, that's one of my favorite games of all time. It's an amazing video game. When that thing came out, bro, it was broken, glitchy. People were flying off the map, but that's a whole nother story. And it took them like a year to fix it. And after they fixed it, one of the greatest games ever made. But yeah. Awesome, bro. Thank you for your honest reviews. My man. Thank you, big man. Anytime, brother. Anytime. Do a membership with free Pong included. Yeah, man. I'm going to make a membership program and let you guys access my Pong program. My son could probably build that in about an hour with all the AI and computer programming he knows how to do. Membership with all arcade games on it. Yeah, now we're talking. We got about 2 more minutes. What did you guys think of this stream tonight, man? I had a good time. I hope you guys had a good time. This was a lot of fun. And I hope EV, doesn't hate me, but I'm sure they will. I am sure they will, because it seems everybody in the DJ industry has very big egos and very small. What's it called when you don't care when somebody says something about you? I don't know. Frogger and I'm there. Amen, man. Frogger's a good one too. I'm still waiting on GTA 6. GTA 6, dude. We're going to be like 70 when that game comes out, just so y'all know. It's not coming out in 2026. They're definitely going to push that thing back again. Why does my lighting look weird? There we go. That's better. I don't know. It's getting dark up in here. Don't leave us hanging again. Give us the name of that awesome video game. Well, which game, bro? I mean, I am a gamer. I play the game I'm playing right now that I love. And if any of you guys want to join, please, is Helldivers 2. It's the greatest multiplayer game I think I've ever played, honestly. It's so good. My son plays with me and my buddies. I got another friend of mine from high school that I play with almost every night from 9 to 11. So basically when this stream's over, I'll be on PlayStation. So if you guys want my PSN, hit me up and I'll give it to you. What up, people? Steve in the house. Steve, man, you just missed 2 hours of me ranting. I got kind of a headache from ranting, and I'm a little sweaty I know you guys needed to know all that. I forgot to turn my overhead fan on, so that contributed. But I had a great time with you guys tonight, man. It's 8:59. We're going to go ahead and call it here. Thank you guys for coming tonight. Again, I love doing this. As long as you guys show up to these streams, I'll keep doing them. And I will see you guys next Wednesday night, 7 to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I'll have some more stuff to rant about. And maybe next week we'll have a special guest coming back on the show. I got a lot of guests lined up, actually, a lot of people who want to be on the show. And yeah, man, I'm excited. So yeah, if you guys want to play with me on PlayStation, send me an email or an Instagram message and I'll send you my PSN. We can friend up on PlayStation and play some Helldivers. It's a great game. I highly recommend it. If you're looking for a multiplayer game to play and you're bored, definitely download that. Chinchillin 2030, I would have kids on that year. GTA 6, can I join your clan? Sorry, I'm having SOCOM 2 flashbacks. Yeah, man, I never played SOCOM, but I'm telling you, Helldivers is an amazing game. It's basically like Starship Troopers, the movie, but like a great, great game. Just like Serato with their emojis. All right, exactly. So on that note, we're going to end it here. Thank you so much, guys, for coming tonight, and we will see you